What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like button. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this podversation/reality chat. I don't watch the Kardashians, and so I just want to talk about this because I don't know. I do feel like sometimes the things that they do is strictly for the show, is for the cameras, is for the attention, and to, when it's things that would draw on the emotions of people, it's just to make people feel sorry for them. I'm not one of those people that feels like Kanye West is a victim in any way, shape, or form. I do believe that he has been taken advantage of, and I might talk about that in another conversation. I don't know, because I've had my thoughts on that when it comes to him and becoming a Christian and doing all that stuff that he was doing before, and how I feel like a lot of the churches used him to bring in the dollars. But anyway, I don't know, because he was married to Kim. They were married for however many years they were married. She had 4 kids with him, some naturally, some not. But the story is that she doesn't feel that he is around enough, and so for her male children, she hired a male nanny to perform daddy duties instead of just calling their dad. And there's the other side of that too. Why should she have to call him for him to be around his kids? So I don't know. It could possibly be that he is deciding to not be around them. We don't know the full details and the background of everything. I get that. But the last I heard, didn't he buy a house across the street from her house when they were going through the divorce? And he was fighting to stay with her, and she just wanted to be done with it. And she was dating Pete Davidson and all that stuff while she was going through the divorce and had the courts declare her as being single, even though the divorce was not final. So I don't know. I'm not saying either one of these people are victims, but it is a bit strange. Now, the story is that people are asking about Kanye West and where is he after she revealed that she hired a quote-unquote Manny to help give her 2 sons some male energy in their female-dominated household. In a new episode of The Kardashians on Hulu, she decided to take her 7-year-old son, Saint West, on a trip of a lifetime to London with a few of his friends. While there, Saint grew heavily upset when Kim accidentally forgot his Arsenal jersey. During his fit, she began discussing how hard it is for her to discipline her 4 children, all of whom she shares with her ex-husband and famous rapper, Kanye West. She says, "It would be amazing if I had a partner that would come in and tap me out." Though Kim currently lacks a no-nonsense partner, she did admit to hiring a male nanny, aka a Manny, to help even out the parental playing field. She stated, "I do think that my household and even in our family, it's like very female dominated, you think?" Anyway, "And I recently hired a Manny. I really wanted a male around that was going to be picking him up and taking them to sports." As she continued, she revealed she was initially afraid to reveal to her ex-husband that she had hired a Manny. However, he surprisingly handled the news better than she had expected. When he was dropping off the kids, Kanye introduced himself, played 2-on-2 with Saint and him, she said. And she went on to say, "Kanye has been so nice to him, saying, 'Hey, if you're going to help raise my son,' because he handed him the ball like really easily or something. And he's like, 'Don't do that. Make him go get it himself.' These are like some of the rules that I would want." And I was like, oh my God, okay, that's great. So, yeah.
That my household and even in our family, it's like very female dominated.
Should we take a girl's pick? Yeah, let's do it.
And I recently hired a Manny. I really wanted a male around that was going to be picking him up and taking them to sports. And I was scared out of my mind to tell their dad that. When he was dropping off the kids, Kanye introduced himself, played 2-on-2 with Satan him, has been so nice to him, saying, hey, if you're going to help raise my son, because he handed him the ball like really easily or something, and he's like, don't do that, make him go get it himself. These are like some of the rules that I would want. And I was like, oh my God, okay, that's great.
So we know this is what she is saying, right? This is what she's saying that happened. But on the flip side of that, it's looking like that might not be the truth. And this would not be a shock when it comes to the Kardashians, because we know that for the most part, they like to make things look like it's beneficial for them and how they want things to look. So earlier this week, a text message exchange was released between Kanye and Elon Musk. And you think, what in the world would those two be talking about? So I'm going to read this text message and this text message thread so we can just kind of deduce who's telling the truth and who's not. So Kanye says to Elon, you can't watch Kim keep my kids from me and not say anything publicly and then call yourself my friend so I can bring my audience to your struggling platform. That's what he said to Elon Musk in a rant. And then he says things to him about not being bipolar, showing signs of autism from a car accident, which I don't believe that's how autism works. That's usually something that children are diagnosed as having, and it's a congenital condition, I believe. But anyway, I just am like, okay. But he says to Elon, you can't watch Kim keep my kids from me and not say anything publicly and then call yourself my friend so I can bring my audience to your struggling platform. Because as you heard recently, they're saying something about he's going to start charging people $1 or whatever to tweet. Okay. So he wanted that text message thread to get out to the public, and it has. So is Kim lying? Or is she telling the truth? Because I know we've seen the pictures and video clips of Kanye looking weird, dressing weird with his new wife over in Italy and different places that they're traveling. And some people might look at that and say, yeah, he just doesn't want to be around his kids. He's choosing to not be around them. And that honestly could be true. We don't know. And then the other thing could be, well, we know Kim and the Kardashians, they lie about a lot of stuff, and it would just be in their benefit to make it look like Kanye West is a deadbeat dad. All he does is pay his support, but he doesn't give support. He doesn't show up for them. He's missing in action and different things like that, right? So all of those things could be the truth. Multiple things we know can be true at the same time. But I just wanted to talk about this because the fact that she just put that out there to say that she hired a male nanny on purpose so that her male children could have male energy, because basically saying, well, their dad is not around, so I need to have a male that's really going to be there a whole lot more than their dad is. I can't say I feel sorry for her, because there's a lot of people that have children where the dads are just not around. And so join the club. I mean, you've got a whole lot more money than a lot of people have. So yeah, it looks like you can hire a man to be around when the real father is missing. And so it could be true that he's just like, I don't want to be around my kids. They've got me paying all of this money. So, why am I going to do extra? But then it could also be like he said in the text message thread to Elon Musk, she's keeping the kids away. But if that's the truth, then if he really wanted to be around the kids, couldn't he go to court and enforce visitation? I don't know. I've never been in the child support system, so I don't know how that stuff works, guys. But you can just let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Do you think Kim is lying, or do you think that Kanye is lying? Let me know your thoughts Thank you so much, guys, for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.